Cutting scale, guys. Nexas here. Welcome back to Destiny 2, and in today's video, guys, we are continuing with the trend of course, the King Fall's weapon. The King Fall weapons are just also dope, boys. And the one we're going to be looking at today is going to be the primary weapon, Smite of Merain. Now, I know it's probably Merain or something like that, but I call it the Merain, boys. This was my baby back in the day, though. These used to honestly be one of the best weapons you used to be able to get from the game, because pulse rifles back in D1 were honestly pretty meta, like, for a while. Hand cannons, pulse rifles, kind of like what they are today. But the Smite of Merain, it is a 390 RPM, what's it called, pulse rifle, and it will absolutely slay out. Now, honestly, I don't know what the rolls are again, because of course Bungie hasn't updated the API, so I can't show you every single roll you can get, but there is some really sweet ones. The one we have today, though, is going to be chamber compensator fluted barrel. We got a pendant mag, we have tactical mag, we got well-rounded, throwing a grenade or hitting a target with a charged melee, grants a stacking bonus to weapon stability, handling, and range. And last but not least, we got the daddy trait, which is going to be a new trait from the season. Good shot straight, aiming down sights, increases body shot damage, decreases target acquisitioning, which honestly, I know a lot of people might hate on certain weapons, but on a 390 pulse rifle, this could come in really clutch, because the 1s or 2s make a difference. And then last but not least, we're gonna have the Origin trait, of course. Run it over, reloading near alloys overflows the magazine. Obviously not really great for PvP often, but PvE is really dope. It's gonna have range master or whatnot. But the Smite of Merain, this thing, it looks hella dope. As I said, all these King Fall weapons did, but oh my god, like, just look at the shaders you can put on this. This thing is a beefy looking boy. Oh my god, it's so good. That's actually what the freaking they used to look like back in the day, the adult versions. But the Smite of Merain, this should actually be a really good pulse rifle. I know 390s aren't exactly meta, but this should be really dope. We're gonna go to some PvP and some PvE with it. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with our Smite pulse rifle. Alrighty, so we're gonna go into some rumble. As I said, guys, freaking control right now is honestly one of the worst things that exists, because people just leave. But you'll see, you can get the double taps real quick, and this is what it's gonna look like. Now, to run it over, I'm obviously not gonna have proc or anything like that, but you can see that, okay, I'm missing a lot of shots, but you can see that with the less target acquisition of good shots straight, it means that headshots aren't gonna be as simple, but it does mean that when I get hits in and everything with the body shots, it means that I'll be doing that extra damage. Now, it's only 1 or 2 ticks more. It's not like it's an absolute insane amount of extra damage, but it means that when it comes to down to 390s especially, hitting a couple of body shots honestly isn't the worst thing in the world. And you can see this thing could slay out. This sort of pulse rifle 390s, they are actually really dope. As I said, with a good shot too, it means that I'm not over reliant on hitting an absolute triple burst. You can get a double headshot, because you're never going to 2 burst them with this sort of pulse rifle. But with the obviously the extra damage I can get in with the body shots, you can see I can definitely get the hits in. I'm not in a warlock. I am not in a warlock. Oh my god. I'm so inebriated. I literally just like did a cha-cha slide to the left. Oh, bro. Oh, you just got cooked by the... Oh, bro, I feel freaking bad. That was a hit red just going... Oh. But yeah, as I said, 390 pulse rifles, they aren't bad at all. I know people will be saying that, like, obviously the high impact frames are a lot better and everything like that. I do understand that. They are probably more consistent and everything. My man is just freaking... He's just running. My man is just... Yo, broski, where is this guy going? There's a dude just here with a freaking sniper. Bro, you like me? Thank you. I know this guy. Yeah, this guy is legit just running away from everybody and then comes in to get the alley-oop. My man knows how to play Rumble. He knows the strats. Freaking finish people up. He's third teaming. He's playing a battle royale here. He ain't playing Rumble. He's playing battle royale. But yeah, the Smite of Merain, as I said, it looks really freaking dope. As I said, like, you can see, it can slay and everything. Yeah, this guy really wants to shotgun me. I freaking know you do, bro. Don't come near me. But yeah, I just think as a 390 pulses, they actually are really sweet. And I think that this one, it can just absolutely slay out real quick. Now, bro, you got heavy, don't you? Yep, you do. But I got a freaking Smite of Merain. Ah! Oh, get me out! Did I hit the wall? I don't know. I'm using it to my advantage, though. I mean, this pulse rifle, as I said, it's just dope. I mean, I'm in love with it again. As I said, this used to be my bae back in the day, so I'm just super happy I've got it back. And with the well-rounded, if I actually do hit somebody with my melee, where's this guy going? Yo, broski. Well, if I do hit someone with my melee, of course, the charged one, I will get well-rounded going, which will increase the stability a little bit. I just robbed that kill. But it will increase the stability, and of course, there is stacks to it, so you will get more stacks. Oh my god, based off hits, and if you pop your super, you get max stacks. Now, I am no way saying, guys, this is a god roll. This is not the god roll at all. This is just the roll I've gotten. I actually got 2 drops, and freaking both drops had well-rounded freaking good shot. Could you imagine that? But yeah, this roll is definitely by no means a god roll or anything like that, but it can definitely clap out and everything. Yo, broski, yo, bro, I'm gonna toe snatch you. We're snatching them toes. We're gonna start our fans page, boys. We're gonna send those toes. But I mean, the Smite of Merain, I think it is really just a dope pulse rifle. As I said, I used to love this back in the day. I keep thinking I'm on the freaking warlock, but I just love this back in the day. Obviously, it's a 390, so it's gonna triple burst, but I just think it's a really dope pulse rifle. Oh my god, really? Oh, his name is Sword for a reason. The joust at dawn, boys. We fight at dawn again. Oh, what a hero. I applaud that. I freaking applaud. I mean, he had nothing else to do. If he was either going to freaking die to me or he just does that and we trade. I mean, there was no other way he was winning that. Oh, that was freaking glorious to watch. But look at this guy. This should be the W. Oh, Sword's actually catching up, bro. Do not do it, bro. You don't want to. You want to let me get the win, yes? Oh, he just picked up heavy. Yo, bro, I'm gonna risk this for the biscuit. Yep, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I risked it too much. Oh, boys, I risked it too much. He actually got a headshot on me. All right, anyone want to be AFK? Any AFKers in the chat? Any AFKers? Come on, where he's at? Where he's at? Oh my God, I freaking lost it. Guys, why did I spawn halfway across the map and these guys all spawned where freaking everyone else was? Look, I'll get him at the end. Oh, dang it. But that is the Smite of Merain and some PvP. We might do another and everything, but it's honestly really, really sweet. It is a shame that it's 390, as I said. That's a kind of struggling archetype, but they do well. Like, the S tier is really dope. And I'm hoping to good God it comes Desperado as well, because as I said, I don't know the roles. But overall, I'm already loving it again. And boys, this was one of my favorite posts from back in the day, and I'm just so glad it's back. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the Smite of Merain, and in, of course, the Catch Crash. I will be able to get this run over going a lot more. You can see 63 in the freaking mag as a pulse rifle. I don't even need to run over like special bricks or anything like that, or like obviously it's not primary ammo anymore, but don't need to run over any bricks or whatnot. You legit just get it for free as an archer trait, which, as I said, is honestly just really, really sweet. It's just honestly, even as a weapon itself, of course, when we're around to the PvE, it's gonna be a lot easier to proc it. But just in general, just the way it works and everything, the way the Smite of Merain feels, it's a dope ass pulse rifle. I do definitely think that in the right hands or with the right roll, this thing's gonna be a really, really sweet pulse. I do think though that it's in a really struggling archetype compared to others for PvP, but PvE 390s, don't get me wrong, they are solid. Like third axiom, freaking yesteryear, as I said with Desperado, I'm hoping to good God there's a Desperado roll for this. As I said, I don't know every roll that you can get on this. As I said, it's not even just about the rolls or anything, guys. The gun looks just freaking disgustingly good. I mean, look at it. Just look at the baby. Oh my God, I'm so happy it's back. Oh, I legit just love the whole aesthetic of the King's Fall weapons. I mean, it's like a raid weapon that's built from the raid. None of this crap where it kind of looks like freaking reconstruction, like stupid ass heritages and everything. These actually look full on like it was just came out of Shork's freaking back pocket. Did I call him Shorks or Oryx? What the hell is wrong with my... The thing that's great about the good shot straight is as well is that against Shanks, I know Shanks are weak anyway, but it will basically just one-tap them all. I know if you get the, obviously the higher up ones because you can't take crits obviously with a Shanks, so it is nice for that in terms of the good shot, just doing the extra damage to those things, because generally speaking, those things are just, they're just so invulnerable. Why doesn't everything just have no crit if they could do it? Like Shanks legit does have armor on. Why does all the freaking like main bosses do that too? Legit be undefeatable. But as I said, with the 390, it is just a nice feeling overall weapon. I think that, especially with the well-rounded stuff, you kind of get going with it. How I did get this, of course, was from the golgoroth, and yeah, it was just racing the golgoroth counter. I think I actually got one from the sisters encounter as well. But yeah, with this having craftable rolls too, it's definitely going to be one to look out for 390 RPM. I don't think there's any other 390 in the game right now that's craftable. So this could be the very first pulse rifle that has 390 RPM that's craftable, which is really cool as well. Don't worry, boys. We're a PvE masterclass. I play Scorch for a living, boys. Scorch for a living. Look at this. Freaking just sequence. I missed the last one. God damn it. But yeah, when it comes to craftable pulse rifles, I think this is the only one that's 390. So it is unique in that sense. Obviously, you got to get red borders and whatnot, but I definitely do think that the Smite of Merain, I just think it's a really, really dope pulse rifle. It's definitely going to be one to kind of look out for PvE. I know Desperado or the S tier is doing well, but this isn't that kinetic slot. I'm kind of sad it's not a freaking, of course, what's it called? Kind of sad that it's not a freaking stasis weapon. It would have been really cool to make it one of them. But I do think that it's definitely a solid one to kind of pick up. I think that if you get a roll of it, do not think it's, oh my God, I got a freaking terrible 390 pulse rifle. This thing, it looks hella dope, but honestly, the sight's so clean. And with the right roll, it's gonna freaking just wreck out. Alrighty, final boss time, boys. Final boss time, meaning that I can kill all these Shanks real quick because I got that quick shot straight on. I'm just a Shanks killer, boys. And we got Hasselix on board now too. Nice to join us, Hasselix. Nice to join us. But as I say, especially against Shanks and everything, I know they're weak regardless, but that's what a good shot straight might be nice. It is legit just like, it takes a bit of the acquisitioning away, which, as I said, in PvP is actually not the worst thing because obviously, taking away the acquisitioning, it makes your obviously crits not as much, but the body shots on the 390 being increased is pretty nice. I would love to God though, imagine they had freaking good shot and head seeker. Oh my God, that would just be an insane combo. I don't know if we'll roll in this or not because as I said, I need that freaking API to update. If it does, I mean, that would just be a nutty ass combo. As I said, this sort of a pulse rifle, it just feels really nice too. As I said, the Smite of Merain, it's just the clean ass scope and it just has everything going for it. And of course, I don't have the catalyst on the freaking gun, that's but I can't get spam the shots. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But the Smite of Merain, I'll definitely say that if you do get a roll of it, definitely look into using it because it's a beautiful piece, especially with the run it over. You can get this going pretty consistently, 60 bullets in the mag. I mean, what is not to like? A freaking large magazine, 390 pulse damage. Obviously, with different rolls and everything, you probably get kill clip and stuff going too. Definitely going to be one to look at for PvE, I think. PvP, it was good, don't get me wrong, but it's a really niche area right now because obviously the 340s are just gods here. Let's finish this guy off real quick. Don't worry, boys. We got the thunder shot on. You know, screw it. Come on, me, bruh. And there's the damage. There's the kill. Well, that is it for me and the Smite of Merain pulse rifle. As I said, this thing is actually really, really sweet for both PvP and PvE. I don't have the best roll in the world as well, by the way. This is by no means a god roll. Good shot is actually nice, but I think there's better rolls you probably get than this trait. I don't know, well-rounded should definitely be easier to proc. I feel like they brought it out and they didn't really proc or anything like that, or think about how freaking easy it is to proc. PvE, it's super simple. PvP, not so much. But I will say overall that the Smite of Merain, it is really, really dope. As I said, this is the two rolls I got. I mean, legit the exact same, just a freaking different like stability and everything like that. But the Smite of Merain, it is a beautiful piece. As I said, takes the shaders really, really well. And I think that if you do get a good roll of this, you won't regret it. Because 390s, as I said, they're kind of a niche. Some people love them. Some people think they're okayish and everything like that. But I definitely will say that the Smite of Merain in PvE, it can be really, really dope. In PvP, do not sleep on the 390s. They can do work. Obviously, I know people are going to hit 340s like no times and everything because those things are insane right now. But the Smite of Merain, the 390s, do not sleep on these. These can wreck out like yesteryear as well with the right roll. These can do absolute work. So if you get a good roll for PvP, give it a shot. And definitely in PvE, I think that if you're looking for an unstoppable sort of one, like that doesn't need energy or whatever, you're looking for an unstoppable pulse rifle, this is definitely one to look at. 390, pretty decent damage and everything, and can stun pretty consistently. So overall, the Smite of Merain, King's Fall Pulse Rifle, I will definitely say, if you get a good roll, keep it, because it's a really, really dope pulse rifle. Guys, even if this thing was the worst gun in the world, look how beautiful it looks. Just look at it. Just look at it. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and release more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.